good for like van camping and overland camping because it's a smaller, in my opinion, a really good kit, really good ergonomics and stuff that you would get with a higher end toilet system like this. But it's a little bit smaller in size, and it fits all the pieces these guys are the same geometry. So the building blocks is like, think of it like a Lego block. It's gonna fit what we're used to using, especially in the rafting community. So benefits are, it's the same size as a military rocket box, the ubiquitous building block of a raft, kit. This one, nice ergonomic handles. It's lightweight. It cleans out nicely. 2 latches on one end, and then I swing them up and all.
So you don't have to get your hands all nasty.
Yep. So and then it just pivots up and out. So that's the lid. The seal here is the most susceptible to damage. So you got to be like, you don't just set this down on the ground or whatever. You got to set it, seal up, that sort of thing, just to take care of that seal. Then the lid. So the whole kit comes with everything that you see. Comes with the aluminum rocket box as well, and this is where all of your toilet paper and your lids and stuff go. The kit also comes with a RV clean out, so this hose will go with the RV clean out. I'll show you in a second. Comes with a couple lids. That also comes with a toilet paper canister with toilet paper.
I like that.
So the toilet lid is this guy right here. So there's 2 bird mouths. There's one on the front, one on the back. You put the back on first, you center it like so, and then you snap it down.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay?
That's cool.
And then it just has a lid like this. Now I call this direct deposit technology. It goes straight down, no skid marks. As a raft guide, I really appreciate this.
As a customer,
yeah,
a rider, right?
Super clean, super nice. The other, I think, selling point for this over everything else, like direct deposit, this lid seals off flies.
Oh, that's great.
There's no fly intrusion in the system. Anything else, you're gonna have flies in your toilet.
Yeah.
And the fly that just landed on your steak, did that just come out of your toilet? I don't know. I hope not. So that's this. It's real. Some people were afraid. Stable. Once you're sitting on it, if it's on a flat surface, you have your feet out like tripods. You're doing your business.
Yeah.
Haven't ever had an issue. So it also comes with a pee bucket. Now pee buckets are optional. I use them because it makes your poo canister last so much longer. No urine in the pee. If you keep the urine out of here, it doesn't get as stinky.
More people, more days.
More people, more days, less stink. And it also comes with a lid, the same lid, same ergonomic lid for your pee bucket.
And it's yellow for pee.
Yellow for pee. The one thing you have to watch out for is you got to tell the ladies no toilet paper in the pee bucket because the pee goes in the river in the morning.
Right.
Mainly the ladies are used to putting toilet paper in there, so that's one thing you got to really remind them about. Anyway, so this all comes with. It also comes with. So now, that's your toilet system. Closed. Comes with the watertight toilet paper canister, all that good stuff. Let's get to once you're done off the river. It also comes with. So we'll put this back.
So we're done on the river.
We're done on the river. Now it's time to empty. Now, SCAT machine, easy peasy, works great. That's what the trucker straps are for. And usually I wouldn't have the trucker straps or the hose in here. This would be filled with toilet paper or a brush or wipes or whatever else you're gonna put in here. This is what's going with you down the river. So now this thing's full. The trucker straps are for SCAT machines. So strap in here, strap in here. You strap it down inside the SCAT machine, tip it over, boom, you're done. I'll carry in my kit for getting off the river. If I know there's a SCAT machine, I'll have a toilet brush as well, because you usually have to do 2 cycles through a SCAT machine.
Right.
And that's no matter what, you're gonna end up scrubbing some stuff out. I also recommend on your last morning on the river, you top off You grab your pee bucket and you pour some river water in the top of your toilet can so that on your last day off on the river, it's starting to loosen up the solids that are inside there. That way, when you use a SCAT machine or you use your RV dump, you're re-liquefying what's in there because you've been keeping the liquids out if you're using your pee bucket.
Right.
So, SCAT machine straps. I use the trucker straps because they're the most hygienic. Some people use cam straps where you're looking with, you got fabric and all that sort of stuff. These you can wash off pretty good.
They're rubber.
Yeah. And you can replace them at a truck stop if you want. So if you don't have a SCAT machine, you end up going with the RV dump. This attachment comes with the entire kit as well.
Okay.
Its attachment method is the same as the lid.
Okay.
So hooks on one end, clamps on the other. It goes in just the same. It goes down. It latches down just the same. So you secure it. All your poo is now liquefied. So I'll latch this down tight. It has secondary catches on it.
That's the safety latch.
Yeah, so you have to do the thumb latch before you throw it. Same as this lid.
Okay.
That's to just keep the lid from coming off in rough.
And then your hose.
In rough water.
In rough water, and then you attach your hose. So some RV dumps will have a hose on the system already.
Right.
This comes with it in case it doesn't. Sometimes that hose disappears. Tighten this on. It's all full of liquid. You do the sloshy slosh, try to get it all liquefied. This goes into the tube that's on the ground, and this is hooked up. You turn it over, boom. Boom, now it's inverted. This is going into the hole in the ground. This is going into water. You turn on the water, and what you're doing is you're pressurizing the tank in order to have all your solids come out the tube. One thing you gotta watch out for is you'll actually see this, like, if there's a clog or if it's not evacuating really quickly, you'll actually see it'll bulge a little bit, and that's
aluminum.
Yeah, it's aluminum. That's totally fine. You just gotta be on the spigot. You know, you don't want to really overpressure.
Right.
If it's starting to bulge out and this thing is not, doing its thing, we could get real graphic, but we won't. You just have to be aware of it and be like,
Yes.
oh, it's not evacuating. Turn off the water, shake it, turn it over, do that thing, massage this a little bit to get it to going. And maybe there's a baby wipe in there that somebody shouldn't have thrown in there,
Right,
something that's
right.
clogging it. It'll eventually go. RV dumps are not. They're not the way. If you can get a SCAT machine, that's what you want.
Yeah.
RV dumps, this is kind of like last resort. You can also have outhouse companies come and pump them.
Right.
You give the guy a 20 and he pumps your thing. Sometimes that's another option. But everything is here in order to get this guy cleaned out. Sometimes it takes a little while. You just rubber gloves if you want. And I haven't weighed it. It's not much.
super
It's
light.
a few pounds, maybe.
Yeah.
The military rocket boxes, they're the bomb. We're still using them, and they were probably built in for Vietnam. But they're heavy right out of the gate, just empty.
Yeah.
So that's one of the benefit of this is that it's light to start off with. So yeah.
And then what are you thinking for how many people, how many days?
So we've used
Obviously.
your results may
A
differ.
4-day trip.
We've used one of these canisters multiple times. So I've gotten multiple trips on these guys. About 12 to 14 people on a 3 to 4 day trip. Easy. No problem. If you're using the pee bucket religiously, right? If you're not using the pee bucket, then your results may vary. But it has roughly, you've got these chamfer sides. It has roughly the same capacity as a military rocket box.
Okay.
It's a little bit wider in capacity because it doesn't have the metal stiffeners that a rocket box has.
Okay.
Overall, it's the same dimensions, even with the stiffeners. This doesn't have the metal stiffeners, so we're a little bit wider on the sides, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So
And then what's the cost for the entire set?
the whole kit, everything that I just showed you, is $945
Retail?
retail.
Okay.
That's less than just one of the really nice canisters that you can get from a competitor.
Right.
But it's only like toilet seat and canister and lid.
Right, no attachments.
No attachments, no box.
Nine-
no, 945. Yeah.
Go.
So I think it would be really good for like van camping and overland camping because it's a smaller, in my opinion, a really good kit, really good ergonomics and stuff that you would get with a higher end toilet system like this. But it's a little bit smaller in size, and it fits all the pieces these guys are the same geometry. So the building blocks is like, think of it like a Lego block. It's gonna fit what we're used to using, especially in the rafting community.
But for me, like having a 14-foot raft, and also I don't want to be hauling a heavy, super,
Yeah.
thing around because
Yeah.
I'm trying to save some weight in my boat
Mm-hmm.
for performance, and this is pretty nice
Yeah.
to have something lighter weight than the other options.
Yeah. When it's fully loaded, it's usually a two-man job, just so you're not
Oh, of
really
course.
having to hump it over rocks and stuff like that. But when it's only a third to a half full, easy for one person to walk it back and forth to the
Cool.
toilet spot and stuff.
Awesome.